Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video guys, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my 100-hour review on Battlefront 2. Alright, the first game mode I'm going to be talking about is Hero Showdown. Basically what Hero Showdown is it's just like a game mode where like you pick like a Jedi or Sith, and it's like a 2v2 kind of thing, and like you go at each other for a couple rounds, and basically whichever team has the most people standing, or well, at least people dead, wins. Um, Now, granted, I probably suck at explaining this game mode because I have barely even touched it, to be fair, and I've put more of my hours into, say, other game modes, which I will explain upcoming really soon. Now, this next game mode, co-op missions, this is one of the game modes I've put a lot of hours into. Reason being is because it is really, really, really good for upgrading your characters and not having to deal with, well, sweaty bums that have been playing this game since its release date of 2017, which I have not proven by the amount of hours I've put into this game, that being only 100. Um, I will say though, I've gotten fairly better at this game compared to my first hour. Um, yeah. Uh, but I will still say though, my gameplay is still a very much shit show. But I'm not horrendous. Well, that's cap, but you get the point. Yeah, so I put a lot of my hours into co-op missions, primarily just because it's so chill compared to other game modes. It's not chill, but it's more chill compared to other game modes in this game. Within co-op, you have six different genre options, I guess, or like, yeah. You have Galactic Republic, Separatist Alliance, Rebel Alliance, Galactic Empire, Resistance, and First Order. My favorite one by far has to be Galactic Republic because, well, it's the clones. I love the clones. But yeah. All right, now I'm gonna get into the campaign. The campaign with so far what I've played of it, which is probably like what, like 1 to 2% through it, maybe 4 or 5. I don't really know. Um, what I've played of the campaign so far, the campaign is meh at best. I don't really like the campaign. I don't plan on ever finishing the campaign unless I want the trophies out of it, which I kind of don't. So I don't have a reason to play it. It's not fun. I mean, unless if you are a genuine Star Wars diehard nerd, which I do, which I am. I'm just not willing to put any time and effort into the yeah. So I don't like it. I don't find it fun. Um, that's just my take. If you don't like that take, then I'm sorry, but yeah. All right, really, all that single player really has is pretty much arcade, the storyline mode, which I went over earlier in the video, and I think quick action. I forget. Yeah, I don't really look into single player that often, so I may be wrong on the names because I don't really ever touch single player. I'm sorry. Um, Single player is just not fun to me. I prefer to play online more often than not, which is pretty much like 100% of the time. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's pretty much what single player is. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna get into Galactic Assault, which this is where you're gonna run into some of the more not so fun players, the players you probably wouldn't enjoy playing against in the day-to-day basis. The people that have probably 1,000+ hours on the game kind of thing. Uh, yeah, this is the game mode that you want to probably try to avoid the most. But if you want the most action, this is probably going to be your go-to one. However, kind of just depends on like the mood you're going for. Like, hey, if you want a more chill gameplay, kind of thing on Battlefront 2, go co-op. If you want to just sweat and have a droopy controller when you're done, go Galactic Assault. Um, I almost never go Galactic Assault. I have before. I deeply, deeply, deeply regretted it afterhand. All 9 times I've done it, I've regretted it deeply. But yeah, that's my take on Galactic Assault. not the most fun, but if you want the most dopamine, by all means, or not dopamine, but adrenaline. Yeah, adrenaline. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Now, another fairly chill game mode, Blast, is another one where you're probably again going to run into very little to no sweat. And if you don't run into sweat, it is very, very rare. This is the game mode that introduced me to Battlefront 2. This is like the first thing I ever played on Battlefront 2. Like this was like the introduction for me. Um, I will say it is fairly chill. If you just want to have like a chill time against online players, this would be the game mode you can go for as well if you want to play online and not co-op. Um, but yeah, I would deeply recommend this for a beginning player. So yeah, that's my take on Blast. And now we get into heroes versus villains. This one can either be very fun and chill or very sweaty and annoying. There is no such thing as in between with this game mode. Um, but yeah, whenever you load into this game mode, you never quite know what you're gonna get, which makes it fun and scary at the same time. Basically, if I had to explain this game mode, it's pretty much where both sides have 35 lives. The first one to hit zero is the side that loses, and the first side and the one side that keeps lives wins. So yeah, yeah. I would argue it's fairly fun. You do gotta try hard if you want to win, though, which may discourage a couple gamers that maybe wanted to go for a chill Star Wars experience, which, hey, understandable. But yeah, that's pretty much Heroes vs. Villains in a nutshell. And now the very final topic I'm going to bring up in my review is the Assault class. The Assault class is my most favorite class in the whole game, primarily just because uh, it's the most simple class of them all. Um, and this is like the first like gun class that I kind of started out with, so it obviously holds a very sentimental spot in my heart because it's the first thing that I used, and it's the first thing I ever got to level 100, and the only thing I have at level 100 currently. Um, I'm currently working on my heavy for level 100. Right now, I have it at level 55. Um, but yeah, um, that's my take on assault. I think assault is I guess not the best class to start out with, but it definitely gets you like used to the game, um, and kind of gets you like used to your surroundings of what the heck is going on, because you just don't you never know what's gonna happen when you first get started in the game, which is what happened to me, and what is gonna happen to I would guess you if you haven't played the game yet. Now, if I had to give Battlefront 2 a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a 9.5. The reason it's a 9.5 in my opinion is because it's honestly just really sweaty, and that's the reason why it's not quite perfect in my opinion. But it is still very fun, and it is fun to climb the very steep, and I mean very, 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 very steep skill ladder that I am still probably not even 10% there, probably not even 5% at the top yet, not even there at all. I'd probably guess I'm like point 0.1 there, 0.1% there. So I still got a long ways to go, and I am 100 hours into the game. So yeah, that's my rating on Battlefront 2 currently. Um, yeah, I love the game. It is very fun, and it holds a special place in my heart. That being, I don't really quite know in my heart, but it's definitely holds a good place in my heart, and I love the game. Other than that, make sure you guys have a God bless day, and yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out.